I am about to take to a place I never really expected to find. A place with history. Something special. Let me show you. So, how did I end up here? Well, this happened when I was riding from Bangalore to Andhra Pradesh. I wasn't really looking for anything in particular, but sometimes the best discoveries happen that way. Before I get into the detail of this historical spot, let me first tell you a bit about my ride to Bangalore. And then we will dive into the story of this place. Its history and what makes it worth sharing. Before my video started, I noticed massive tree over 25 feet tall lying by the highway. Its sheer size and presence caught my attention, and I decided to begin my video with it. I started filming at its base, slowly moving up to its top. Before shifting the focus to my KTM adventure motorcycle parked nearby, I fired up the engine, capturing its powerful rumble, and started riding. The road stretched ahead, winding beautifully, and I flamed the journey as I earned. The golden hues of the evening sunlight lit up the scene, casting a warm glow on the road, the surroundings, and even me. It was a sight that felt almost cinematic. While riding, I thought about how motorcycles offer a unique sense of freedom, almost like a flying through the open air. I took my KTM Adventure 390 for this ride. Since it was December, I started a bit late in the morning. There was a fog everywhere, and I didn't want to rush. I kept the pace slow and steady. And since I wasn't in a hurry, I stopped for breakfast at Saravana Bhavan in Kanjipuram. Wow, the weather is perfect right for today. I am really enjoying this trip, and the good food makes it even better. After a good meal, I hit the road again. The plan was to go via Chittoor, partly because the express highway work was in progress there, and I was curious to see how it was coming along. So, with that in mind, I set off. This year, after my long trip to Lonavala in July, I wanted to go on a short ride. I had some pending work in Bangalore. And once that was done, I decided to travel a bit and visit Penukonda and Puttaparthi in Andhra Pradesh. Why is there so much traffic here? Oh, there is a railway crossing. Yeah, I guessed right. There is a railway crossing at this spot. Oh, looks like they are making a bigger road to avoid jams in the future. Maybe it's for an express highway. I'm not sure.
ஒரே பொழுதி வரதுடா சாமி.
Anyway, today the traffic is packed. Let's move slowly. அப்பா,
கேரளம் இல்லை, தண்ணி இது அடிக்க மாட்டானுங்க.
they have dug up huge pothole. Oh, and put up massive pillars. We have to weave through like a catapult. அப்பாட.
இவர் இந்த ஏரியாவில் இருக்கிறவங்க உதவி பண்ணுறாரு, ஆனால் ஒருத்தரும் சொல்ல இருக்க மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. மோஸ்ட் ஒர்ஸ்ட் டிராஃபிக் தெரியாமல் வந்து அது ஐ கான்ட் திங்க் திஸ் மச் டிராஃபிக். ஸோ
On the way, I stopped for a bit to fix my camera when three young boys came out to me. They looked happy and carefree, unlike always. I wasn't too surprised when they started chatting with me. But one thing stood out: all of them had the same dream, to travel a while on a motorcycle. We talked for a while and I shared the simple thought with them. If you ride at moderate speed, you can truly enjoy everything around you. They listened carefully, and it felt good to see them take my words to heart. Before I left, I gave them one last piece of advice. First, study well. Then, when you are old enough and qualified to ride motorcycle, what truly matters is how you ride. Ride with discipline and moderation, so that others respect you. After a bit friendly conversation, I got back my bike and continued my ride. Focused on finishing my work in Bangalore and heading to my next destination.
எனக்கு வந்துருச்சா? இங்கே இது போயிட்டுருக்க, நம்ம சித்தூர் எல்லாம் தாண்டி இது நம்ம இன்னும் 100 கிலோமீட்டர் இருக்கு. எதில் இன்னொரு 120 கிலோமீட்டர் இருக்குது பாஸ். சும்மா மெதுவாக போயிட்டுருக்கேன். இந்த சித்தூர் ரோடு கொஞ்சம் நடுவில் மோசமாக இருக்குது. ரொம்ப நல்லா கிளைமேட் சூப்பராக இருக்குது. அதை அப்படி ஜாலியாக போயிட்டுருக்கேன்.
After chatting the boys, I continued my journey. Riding a couple of hours, I started feeling hungry. So, I stopped at a small motel for a break. Here are some scenes from that place. After finishing my lunch, I got back on the road. A little while later, I got a call from my company. I pulled over the side. A few conversations, and was just about to leave when a big truck came up behind me. It was pretty close, so I moved my bike a little to make space. Then the truck driver suddenly jumped down and started walking toward me. For a second, I was confused. Did I overtake him somewhere? Did something happen on the road? But as he got closer, he smiled and started talking.
చిత్రదుర్గానా ఇది లోడ్? బెంగళూరు వండి. ఇది ఆయిల్ డిశ్చార్జ్ బెంగళూరు. ఓకే సరే మీరు పోచండి. తెలుగు వస్తుంది. పేరేమి? అనిల్. వ్యక్తి అనిల్ కదా? నేను ఇక్కడ నిల్చుంటున్నాను. అప్పుడు సార్ చూసి మాట్లాడినారు.
I've been following you for a while, he said. My truck can't keep up with your speed, but I really wanted to meet you. I saw how you were riding, and I liked your body language. I also want to ride a motorcycle like that someday. Just like that, he started talking to me like an old friend. Within minutes, we were laughing, and he even introduced me to his family over a video call. It was such a heartwarming moment. How does someone you have never met become a friend so quickly? I guess this is what I have truly gained from my travels. After chatting a while, we said our goodbyes. That moment really touched me. It's moments like this that make the journey special. See you in my next video. My journeys never end, because every ride isn't just about reaching a place. It's about the stories that unfold along the way.